Hello, welcome back again to our YouTube channel. So sa mga bago pa lang dito, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For this video, itutuloy natin yung ating video tungkol sa property. So, recap, a property is defined as things which are capable of satisfying human wants and are susceptible to appropriation. So, the requisites of a property is utility or the capacity to satisfy human wants, individuality and substance, or having a separate and autonomous existence. And number 3, susceptibility of being appropriated. That is the requisites of being property. So the limitations of a property is the physical impossibility and legal impossibility. Example of physical impossibility, you cannot appropriate the sun. That is physical impossibility. Legal impossibility, is the body of the person while he is still alive. However, in donation, it can be considered a property. For example, you donate your eyes when you are dead, or your kidneys. But aside from that, that is the legal impossibility. So hinati-hati ang properties into movable or personal properties, immovable or real properties. Real properties or immovable properties can be seen in Article 415 of the Civil Code, and movable properties is under Article 417 of the Civil Code. Hinati-hati din either consumable or non-consumable properties, fungible or non-fungible properties. So the significance of classifying whether the property is movable or immovable is their disposition, acquisition, loss, or prescription is governed by different rules. Kapag immovable kasi yan, or real property, iba ang provisions to be used as to the acquisition, loss, disposition, prescription, compared sa movable or personal properties. Mayroong pagkakaiba kasi. So, ang mga real properties or immovable can be read in Article 415. Example, buildings, lands, machineries, animal houses, statues, reliefs, trees, everything attached to an immovable in a fixed manner in such a way that it cannot be separated therefrom without breaking the material or deterioration of the object. So, immovable yon. So, movable properties, what are deemed the movable properties? Those movable susceptible of appropriation, which are not, of course, included in Article 415 of the Civil Code. Real property by which any special provision of zone is considered as personal property. Ang buildings, minsan, kinoconsider yan as immovable or personal property. So, in general, kung ano yung pwede mong i-transport from place to place, movable yan, without impairment of the real property to which they are fixed. Obligations and actions which have for their object movables or demandable sums, shares of stocks of agricultural, commercial, and industrial entities, although they may have a real estate. So yung test as to the movable property, if the thing can be transferred from one place to other place. The transfer or change of location can take place without injury to the immovable which it may be attached, and whether it is not included, of course, in Article 415 of the Civil Code, then it is immovable property. So yun ang classifications of properties, either movable or personal, and immovable or real properties. Meron din tayong tinatawag na properties of public dominion. Properties of public dominion are those intended for public use, such as roads, canals, rivers, ports, bridges constructed by the state, banks, shores, roads, and others of similar character, and those which belong to the state without being for public use, and are intended for some public service or for the development of the national wealth. Public dominion. Mga properties of public dominion naman. So how are lands of the public domain classified? Apat yan. They are classified into agricultural, forest or timberland, mineral lands, and national parks. Doon lang tayo sa agricultural, merong alienable and disposable. Yan yung mga capable of private ownership. Forest or timber land, mineral lands, national parks are public property. The characteristics of public properties: they are outside of the commerce of man, except insofar as they may be the object of repair or improvement or other similar things. Inalienable din ang public property. However, when it is no longer needed for public use or servitude, it may be declared as patrimonial property. Pag dineclare na patrimonial property yan, there must be a positive act by the Congress or the President, as he may be authorized to do so. Yun yung declaration na kailangan doon sa public land when it is already available or alienable and disposable. Public property, it cannot be acquired by prescription. Public property cannot be burdened with easement. It is not also subject to attachment or execution, and it cannot be registered under the Property Registration Decree or Public Land Act, and cannot be a subject of torrents title. Public property. Ano-ano ba yung mga kinds of public property? Ito yung for public use, like roads, canals. For public service, like national government buildings, army rifles, army vessels. And for the development of the national wealth, yung mga natural resources. So ano ba yung properties na for private ownership? What are properties of private ownership? Ito yung owned by the state and its political subdivisions in their private capacity and are known as patrimonial property. Yun yung mga tinatawag na patrimonial properties of the state in their private capacity. Pangalawa na private ownership, belonging to private persons, which consists of all property belonging to private persons, either individually or collectively, besides the patrimonial property of the state, provinces, cities, and municipalities. Manggagaling ang mga yan sa agricultural land. Kasi agricultural land lang ang alienable and disposable among the four land of public domain. Next video, ano na tayo? Ownership. What is ownership? And the rights of an owner. And what are the actions available to the owner to recover ownership of a real property? Yun na yung next video natin. So, thank you.